doon naman tong tinutumbok ng mamang ito, pakinggan ninyo guys. And I salute his mindset.
Word around town is you're disrespecting the mother of your child. That says a lot about you as a man. And none of it's good. Let's be real. It does not matter how the relationship with you and her ended, or what you think she did wrong. The way you speak on her name, the way you treat her in front of your child, the way you handle co-parenting, all of that reflects you just as much as it reflects her. Man, you don't still have to be in love with her. You don't even have to like her some days. But you do have a responsibility, not just to her, but to the child that watches your every move. That child learns what love looks like, what respect sounds like, and what manhood means by the way you show up. So if all you're teaching them is how to belittle, blame, or emotionally abandon somebody you once said you loved, congratulations. You're not breaking any of the cycles. You're just repeating them. Real men don't use their hurt as an excuse to disrespect somebody. Real men, they don't bash the mother of their child to boost their ego. And real men don't make their children feel like they have to pick a side between peace and chaos. Make it make sense. You can set boundaries without bitterness. You can co-parent with respect, even if the love is gone. You can choose maturity over messiness every time. Because the truth is, at the end of the day, the way you treat her, that's just a reflection of how you feel about yourself, your integrity, your understanding of what fatherhood really means. So if you're comfortable dragging her name through the mud, just remember, those children hear everything, they feel everything, and one day they'll understand exactly what kind of man you chose to be. Anybody going through a similar experience, just know you're heavy on my mind. Keep your head up, I'm praying for you.
Kasi tama naman eh. Nanay pa rin yan ng anak mo just in case nilisan yung puder mo. Whatever trash and bad definitions ang ibato mo sa nanay ng anak mo, magre-reflect at magre-reflect yan sa character or attitude na pinapakita mo. Lalo na kung it's been long years, and then people will try to observe both of you kapag binigyan mo sila ng hint kung sino yung inaatake mo. And then kapag nakita nila na yung trinatry mong hatakin pababa is totally nag-move on na and parang mas masaya kesa doon sa dinidescribe mong nasa puder mo pa siya, no, 'di ba? Parang kahit na anong klase ng paninira ang gamitin mo, anong klase ng salita, anong klase ng effort ang pag-aakay mo ng mga flying monkeys or sympathizers, ang hirap paniwalaan, napaka-imposible. Kasi kung ikaw self-confess ka na meron ka ng lahat, oh, mayamang ka, kaya mo, oh. And then what's the use of too much talking and blaming someone? Kung yakang-yaka mo namang sustentuhan yung naiwan sa'yo. And yet, kung talagang masaya ang nasa poder mo, nasa piling mo, bakit hahangarin ng tao na umalis sa piling mo? Kung wala siyang traumatic or painful experience sa poder mo. Eh, syempre, kahit sinong tao na may traumatic experience, uunahin niyang isave yung iniisip niyang nag-iisang buhay niya than to risk. O, diba? Kahit na alam niyang napakasakit yung iiwanan niya, yung mga bagay na magiging bakas, ang uunahin niya talagang isi-save, yung nag-iisang buhay niya, nag-iisa lang yun eh. And yet, hindi niya lugar kung saan siya namamaltrato or nami-misinterpret or namamaltreat. O, diba? So, sometimes, yung kayayaw-yaw or katatry natin na kumuha ng mga flying monkeys na magde-defend sa atin kung tayo yung mali. Kahit gaano pa, balutin mo ng ginto isang maalingasaw na bagay, sisingaw at sisingaw yan. So yung katatry mo to drag someone para sirain, in long time, long period of time, nare-reveal yung character and attitude. Parang hindi nakapani-paniwala. And yet, self-confess ka na mayaman, kaya mo lahat. Easy lang sana yan. Lalo na kung nag-iisa lang yung naiwan sa yung responsibility. Eh, yung iba nga dyan na single na mga magulang is ang dami-daming binubuhay na anak, pinipilit na itaguyod, nakakaya naman. Ikaw pa kaya nasabi mo self-confess, meron kang lahat? Kung totoo yan ha, kung totoo. Kaya sometimes, doon tayo nahuhok. Saan ba nahuhuli ang isda? Diba sa sariling bunganga? So too much, sabi nga more talk, more mistake. Kasi na-observe ka ng tao. Less talk, less mistake. No talk, no mistake. Kaya dyan, nabibigyan ng hit yung mga tao. Kaya pakinggan ninyo yung sinasabi ni Kuya. I salute this man.